Alright guys, welcome back to e-commerce espionage. Today's niche research report, I'm going to dive into practice dummies. That's number 2 here on the niche download list. So, just going to plug that into Google and see what comes up. Now first things first, if I don't see anything right away that's e-commerce-y, I'm going to click on images. Make sure that Google thinks what I'm looking at. So it looks like practice dummies is something like this, where you're going to be like kicking or punching it. So, training dummies. So practice dummies might also be known as training dummies. They also might be mobile tackling dummies. So it could be multiple different ideas here. This is definitely practice dummies. Okay. So I'm going to go back to the Google search results. Normally, if you probably have these ads showing up here, I'm just going to try to use the organics to pull things up and see what I can find. And oh yeah, by the way, typing in for sale is going to get you some e-commerce sites and other, like punching dummy. Okay, so punching dummy would be a keyword we got to look up too. Training dummy. I don't think I've used that one yet. Football dummy. I think that might be the main one he's going for there with that keyword. I'm not sure. There's definitely there's definitely different niches of training dummies. Let's see. Soccer training while mannequins. That's interesting. Okay. Everything Wing Chun. Wing Chun, that's cool. Alright. What else is out here? Gumtree. Okay. Looking for niche sites, of course. Already seen the Wing Chun site. Oh, and by the way, down here you can always see search results related to, and this could give you some ideas. Martial arts punching dummy, football tackling dummies, right? So I think we were just looking those up on the other things. Okay, so let's see here. What does Kung Fu for Less offer? Martial arts supplies. So the price point is pretty low on these things. I'd say an average of $500, as you can see, $400 to $500. So right off the bat, it's not necessarily a niche I would want to be in because it's too low of a price range to make any money on it, right? But let's go ahead and keep that in our notes. Hold on one sec. All right, so let's get back into this. Pulling my notes here. Cool. So now that we've typed the product into Google, our goal is to find niche sites. So we found a few already, but they're kind of in various niches. And so what I'm doing is I'm actually pulling up various keywords that are related to it to find other niche sites and related niches, because I really want to break this down. Like, what is a practice dummy and what are the different types of practice dummies? I think there's like martial arts and there's football, obviously. So we're going to look at a few different types of niche sites here. So I am on page 3 now. I'm going to keep going a little bit. This is one. I'm looking for the niche keyword in the URL. That's the goal. So if I find a niche keyword, then I will pull up the website. And I'm going to go 4 or 5 deep on this one. Mr. Target Online, I don't know what that is. Western Shop. There's a lot of broader niche sites, which we'll definitely want to look at later, of course, but Banggood, I don't know what that is. It's like some weird dropshipping site. Okay, I'm going to stop here, and I'm actually just going to look at what we found so far. So what is this? SpartanEquip.com about us. Okay, so they, I think, are a supplier. Looks like it's just like a brand selling a run product, right? Yeah, they have like a dummy product. That's kind of cool. All right, so I'm going to leave them for now. We're just looking for competitors. Attack the Back. This feels more like a content blog, which is really cool. So yeah, best home infrared sauna. That's another niche you can look at. Okay, interesting how a martial arts blog would have that kind of a thing on it, but there you go. So we're going to put this really quick under here, affiliate review content sites, and move on. Okay, this is one of the keywords. I think it never loaded though. Oh, I see what happened. It isn't a keyword, it's a site, but it never loaded. Okay, Kung Fu for Less. Remember this. This is a broad niche site. So we're not going to look at that. Soccerinnovations.com. Okay, so this is more targeted towards sports, obviously. My podcast didn't upload. I have to re-upload it now. Okay, and let's see. I mean, this is a little bit higher up there. Soccer mannequins, $5.99, $6.49. It's not something I would start a site to sell, though, because it's just too low, obviously. Still think it's interesting that these guys have them. I'm going to actually close it out because I'm not interested. Everything Wing Chun. Okay, this is one of them. So let's look at the dummies. I think that's what we were looking at. This looks like it could be a niche site. It's definitely not Shopify though because of the URL structure. It would say product here. All right, let's wait for that to load and then let's look at football dummies. Again, I'm looking for Rogers Athletic. It's a broad niche site. I'll pull it up anyways. Sports Unlimited Inc. Broad niche. BSN Sports. Mobile Virtual Player. Like a supplier or something. MMA Champs HQ. That's a little bit more niche, which is good to see. Let's Punching. I'm not sure what that is. Okay, we already pulled that up. All right, so this one never loaded, so I'm getting rid of that. Wooden Dummies. Okay, these guys don't look like a very optimized site because it makes you click a bunch of times just to see a product. But there is a $3,000 product here, which is good to see. So that's a good price range. 25 reviews, which is good too. Means they're selling them. It's hard to say though whether there's a good supplier for these or not, because there's no brand name in the product name. Temple Pillar Wood, Lychee Wood. So this could be like a custom product that these guys make. In which case they would be the supplier. Okay, not too much information about them here. Let's look at their About Us. One way you can tell if they're a brand or a retailer is if they have multiple brands on their website or not, and it looks like they don't. So it might just be a brand. Everything Wing Chun might be like their direct selling platform. Wing Chun is pretty cool martial art. Wing Chun, I hope I'm saying it right. Yeah, this might be a supplier. They have a fulfillment warehouse of some sort. We fulfill it, yeah. Yeah, so it might be a brand. They might sell on this website because it's more profitable for them. So it's not a dropship brand, we know for sure right off the bat. And of course, we just type dropship into here. Okay, here we go. Most orders dropshipped items shipped on the manufacturer schedule. Okay, so they're saying right there that some of the items in their store are dropshipped. So they may be some sort of a competitor, which is cool to see. For now, I'm going to go ahead and put this under the niche-specific e-com sites because it's something to research more. Okay, but we're going to move on right now. All right, next. Football tackling dummies, right? Let's see what this one is. Dummies and shields, okay. Rogers Athletic. Definitely looks like a broader niche e-com site. Oh, you know what? It's probably a brand, Rogers Athletic products. Yeah, these are their different products. So these guys may be drop shippers. We're not sure, and we're not going to worry about that right now. So moving forward. Okay, this is definitely a broader site. Right off the bat, I can tell. And these dummies are definitely lower dollar products. I feel like there's one thing in common with all these broad sites is they sell lower dollar products. So I'm not sure if that's like a trend that is more common or not, but yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and keep moving forward. BSN Sports, again, broader site, lower price products. Doesn't really make sense to sell those products. All right, so we've looked past the broad niche sites, and I'm going to look at some specific niche sites now. See if we can find anything here. I'm not going to click any more sites that say sports or don't specifically say football dummies. There might not be enough websites competing as niche sites to really make this niche viable. And if there aren't by like page 5 any like specific niche sites, then I'll just move on to a different niche, because seriously, there needs to be sites that are specific to a niche. So Football America, at least they're specific to football. This is cool. But again, very low dollar products, right? And kind of hard to tell. I think, yeah, see store location. So just because it says store location right there, I'm definitely not going to want to try to extract anything from this website. They have a store, so they are able to get access to all these products through distribution, or just through the manufacturers themselves, who would normally give you a dropship agreement. So I'm just going to X out. All right, so moving on over here, let's go ahead and move forward. Sleds and Dummies. We realize this is another one of those broad sites, so I'm going to put that there. Moving forward. Okay, this is not even anything. Okay, so now we're going to look at martial arts punching dummies. Right, and I think I already pulled up, yeah, this one. This is a review site. You can tell right off the bat, it's just content, which is good to see. So, oops, again, I pressed that. We're going to put that there. Each of these, can be extracted and made into review sites, so it's good to know. Let's reload that page and look at this one in the meantime. Let's Punching is another review site, because they're just doing reviews. Cool. So there's a few of these affiliate sites, which is nice to see. Amazon shows this product category on their site. Of course, very low dollar products. So it's just not loading, so we're going to get out of it. Okay, $300 to $500. Again, not a niche I would really want to go in. It's just too low dollar. All right, so training dummy. All right, I'm just going to look through this really quick, and a lot of it I think is just wiki stuff. So I'm not even going to go past that. Mobile tackling dummies. Here we go. So mobile virtual player. Let's see if there's any websites that are actually specifically ecom, niche ecom. All about circuits. I don't know about that. Kickstarter, Bleacher Report. All right, well, as you can see, most of this is just content sites, so I'm going to move on from that. And I think we decided to move on from this one too. I'm going to go ahead and see what martialartssparring.org is. I'm assuming that's an affiliate site, but you never know. Suspended page. Uh-oh. Fighting report. That is for sure be an affiliate site. So this, guys, might be a niche that's a little bit too low price to be that's funny, to be a dropship e-commerce high ticket, but hey man, there's a lot of opportunity in the affiliate site niche thing. I'll be making a course on how to do that, so this is definitely where a lot of money is made online, the Amazon affiliate program. Good to see. All right, so let's move on past that to punching dummy. Yeah, I mean, I've already kind of gone over this, but all these dummies are in like kind of $300 to $500 range, which actually is perfect for an affiliate review site. So there you go. That's what we're looking at as far as a business model for this niche goes. Is I'm not even going to go into any dropship only e-commerce sites. There aren't any dropship friendly brands. There aren't any similar niches. I think we realized that there's quite a few different niches there, but a lot of these affiliate sites are based on martial arts dummies, not sports. So sure, you could create an affiliate site around sports, but here's some examples of ones that already exist out there that are ranking for really broad, hard to rank for keywords. So not a bad way to model. I'm going to include all the links to these sites as well as these below this video. And pretty much going to finish up here. I think we already looked at those. And pretty sure these are going to be the same issue. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up, and I'll put it in the back end here, and you guys will have access to it. And I hope that makes sense. And yeah, if you guys don't understand what an affiliate review content site, just look through these and kind of break them down a little bit. You'll see that they're based on product reviews and best of guides for product categories. And that's about it. Maybe some informational, posts within there as well, but that's another great way to make money online. You just have to sign up for the Amazon affiliate program and get going with that. Okay, we'll see you in the next report.